freaking trees beat me up. What's up, you guys? I had no intention on going live this morning. Let me set y'all up. But I was watching other people live and I was like, girl, how'd you sit here watching other people live and you got your own channel that you need to be watching live? So let's get us together because we is definitely not together. Hold on, y'all. I might go get my microphone. Okay, I'm here. Let's see if we can get some. God. I'm finna go over here, y'all. I'm sitting outside right now, but I'm about to go over here and start plant some seeds. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Plant some seeds before it get too hot. But I didn't really have nothing to come on here and talk about. Honestly, I was like, let me put my live up and just see how everybody doing. Y'all getting bit by mosquitoes. Let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah, I don't got too much going on, y'all. It's just Sunday. Happy Sunday. I want to come do a little check-in. Because like I was saying, I was watching somebody else live and it was just playing in the background. I was like, I could be on my own live, talking to my own people. It's a little early, so I don't know if nobody really up like that. But yeah, I'll be up real early just to get my day started. And so I'm out here just enjoying the morning, y'all. It's so beautiful. It's getting warm. I got so much stuff planted in the garden. And so I just been out here a lot more. I hope y'all can hear me. Let's say y'all on. But yeah, I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to go to work. I'm so happy about that because you know how people be like having to go to work. Hey Gigi, how you doing? Grand Rising. So yeah, good morning. Thank y'all for the lights when you come in. Tell me where y'all coming in from. What y'all got going on? Y'all gotta go to work tomorrow. I don't have to go, so I'm kind of happy about that. But today, thank you. Today, I might go to the fair. Y'all, the fair is here. My dad said hell is a real place. Is that true? I don't know. You got to go there and find out and come back and let the rest of us know. 'Cause I ain't never going there, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, so I'm just chilling in my yard, y'all. Not too much of nothing going on. Trying not to, do too much. Have an early morning. Being thankful for today. Y'all thankful for waking up this morning? How you say that? What do you do at the fair? How your outfit is giving baddie. This just a little garden outfit. This just something for me to put out, have on outside so I don't sweat. Hey, what's up? The fair is like where you go to like ride rides or eat because they have a lot of food. You can play games. You know what the fair is, like a little country little fair. They got animals and stuff out there. Thank y'all for the hearts. Hey, I cannot pronounce that. What's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Where y'all from? Cause y'all ain't my regular crew. I'm good. Is it? It's Warrior. I hope I said that right. Where y'all coming from? I'm in Florida. It's about like right now it's probably like 70 something degrees outside. I feel real good. So that's why I'm out here. I'm about to be planting my plants for my other channel. I got another channel. But yeah, y'all having a good morning so far. I got me some coffee in there. I'm from Florida. I'm in Florida. Thank y'all for the lights. I appreciate it, and the hearts and everything. Yeah, it's really nice out. Like, it's really nice. We could go to the beach, but I don't like going to the beach on during the weekend. There be too many people out there. But I think we just gonna go to the fair because it's not too far from here. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in, see what my people got going on. I don't know, YouTube been like suggesting different people to different, like, to the lives, which is interesting because normally back in the day it would just be the people who I knew, like, that would subscribe to me. But for some reason lately when I come on, it just be different people. But I'm here for it. What y'all got going on this morning? Y'all got y'all some coffee? I just drank my water. It had some lemon, or that's lime, that's key lime actually, and some chlorophyll in it. But I want me some coffee. I ain't gonna leave it out ready for some coffee. But yeah, I was just like, I might keep this on, let it roll a little bit while I just sit out here and do nothing, because that's what I'm from. Kukalot, where is it? What is it? Kokata? I can't tell. That's what I'm looking at now. Kokata. Where is that from? That sounds fun, interesting. Y'all have a fair there? Do y'all be having, like, I'm pretty sure y'all got something like a fair. Hey, Kaden or Kendon, how you say it? Are you having a nice day? I'm having a great day. Today is beautiful. Like, I don't have anywhere to go immediately. And so I'm happy about that because y'all, when you first get up in the morning, do y'all be ready to, like, run out the house and just do everything? I like my days to start easy. So we started our day off pretty easy. I sub to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you like the content because it be a little, I be trying to figure out what to post over here sometimes. But right now I just been posting like my job. I got another channel where I be posting my gardening stuff because I garden a lot. Like, you can't tell from where I'm sitting at, but I'm looking at a whole bunch of tomatoes and onions and celery and stuff. So, but yeah, I hope you like the content. Welcome to the tribe. Y'all got some coffee in there that I'm trying to wait for because I really want it. Oh, you're from South Africa? No, I'm not from South Africa. I'm from America. This is very much giving American. Yeah, I think YouTube is doing something different. It's interesting because I think they're offering videos to people that aren't, like, subscribed. I don't know. But are you from South Africa? I would love to go to South Africa. That seems like something to do. Thank y'all for the lights. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope it's not too windy. I got the mic on. It should be canceling some of that wind out. But yeah, tell me something about y'all. Are you in Houston? No, I'm in Jacksonville. I'm in Florida. I'm doing good. Kenneth, how you doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all having a good Sunday? Grand Rising, happy Sunday. Yeah, I'm in Jacksonville. It's kind of the same. I know a lot of people from Houston that come here from Houston. They say it's kind of similar. I don't know. I ain't never been to Houston before, so I think I done flew in there once, but I ain't never, like, hung out in Houston. Ohio King, you from Houston or you from Ohio? Where y'all checking in from? And y'all up early or is it late where you at? If you in another country, like, is it early or late? Because it's early here. At least it's early for some people. It's not real early for me because I be up, but other people don't be up. But y'all don't know what YouTube got going on. Showing videos to different people. But normally I be on here talking about my job, y'all, like, or not even necessarily my job. Like, Are you single? Yeah, I'm single. You from Jamaica, Romy? What's up? If you from Jamaica, I love Jamaican food, y'all. Oh my God, that's like one of my favorites. It's past dinner time in the UK. You in the UK? That is so cool. Oh my God. Is it cold in the UK? This time of year, is it cold there? Kendon, I hope I'm saying it right. Crab with a knife, sucking up all this air through these knots to stop being greedy. That's funny. Right though, but it's nice it's giving good energy right now. Sucking up all the air with those nostrils. That's okay. It is. All of it. You better hope you can get some. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How everybody doing? Y'all going to church? Y'all headed to church? Or y'all don't go to church? What's up, y'all? Hey, Collins, is it Collins Exploration? What's up? Your desire, I like that. Is it Mia? Ooh, I'm finna mess that up. Is it you going to church? What's your name? My name is Kiafa. It's on the oh well, I don't know if y'all can see what y'all can see. So my name is Kiafa. And no, I'm not from South Africa. It's hot today in the UK. It's normally cold. It's usually cold there. Yeah, I don't think I would like that like long term, but it's good when it's hot because it's summertime. Is it summertime there? But I'm not a fan. Mention me. Your desire. What's up, your desire? I keep saying it says I am Alice. Or is it I'll say? So I'm trying to pronounce your name. Is it Miley's World? I think that's how you say it. You in Florida? Yeah, I'm in Florida. Crowd with a knife. Yeah, I'm in Florida. It's really nice out right now. I kind of wanted to go fishing, but I ain't going fishing on the Sunday, y'all. It'd be way too many people out. Ever been through Lakeland? Yeah, I've been through Lakeland before. Absolutely. Yeah, I be fishing. I be fishing. I be trying to fish. Let me say that crab with a knife. I be trying to fish. I ain't no fish. I'm learning it. I'm also from South. I'm not from South Africa, baby. There's somebody on here was asking me that earlier. I'm not from South Africa. I definitely know where Clearwater is. I never lived in Clearwater though. Yeah, I never lived in Clearwater. Happy Sunday to you from Jamaica. Yes, happy Sunday from Jamaica. I'm trying to get down there with y'all a little bit, slide and see what's going on over there. Your uncle Summer, you say your uncle live where? In Jacksonville? Thank y'all for the love. I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting nobody to be on here this early. I ain't gonna even lie. Oh, that's my phone telling me Clearwater. Yeah, I've been to Clearwater before. I'm from Florida, so I've been up and down. It's some places I ain't never been in Florida, but for the most part, I've been up and down Florida. I done lived here for so long. But yeah. What you cooking today, Romy? I hope I'm saying your name, Romaine. Is it Romaine or is it Romy? I think it's Romy. And Summer, you in Clearwater, or you just know about it? Are you from there? What's up, MJ from Germany? How you doing? How y'all doing? How everybody doing? Romaine. Oh, like the ladies. Crap with a knife. You crazy. That's how I was saying it, Romaine. Oh, was I saying Roman? Oh, I see it now, Romaine. Like the ladies. I got you. I'm slow sometimes. No. I'll be slow sometimes. Yeah. Germany. How the weather is in Germany right now, MJ? Is good. Oh. I can't hardly see y'all when I sit back. I might need to bring y'all closer. I'm finna go ahead and get my coffee though. I want my coffee so bad. I was expecting my tribe to be on here, but I got a new tribe. Look like it's some new people popped in. I was trying to see where my girls was at. And guys, because I be having guys on my channel too, but on this channel, They be over here wanting me to talk about. So I'm a surgical tech, and I normally talk about my career and how I take my income and invest it in different ways so that, you know, I don't have just one stream of income. Because sometimes people be having jobs and then they only have just that job. It said, "Oh, girl, you better watch that dress." It's not. It ain't too much going on, right? Let me see. Okay. Damn, mama, you look good. Thank you, babe. I miss you. You don't miss me. You don't know me. I hope you don't know me. Or maybe you do. If you do, let me know. Oh, girl, you better watch that dress. Let me go. This is a garden dress, y'all. Like in real life, it's got pockets, so I like it because when I'm outside, I can, if I'm picking up something like a food or something, I can just tuck it in my pockets. I don't, but I want to get to know you. Oh, oh, that's funny. You funny. That's cute. You going to work today or you going to church? Where you going? Since you're trying to get to know me. Where we going? We going to work or church? This be my church for me out here, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. This way more, I don't know, I feel way more tapped in out here than I do going to church. We going to eat. Where we going to eat at? Where we gonna go eat at? What you want? You want some eggs and bacon? You want some waffles? What you want? What y'all eat for breakfast? I don't really eat like too much for breakfast. I know I have some fruit, but I'm gonna get into this coffee in the minute. Chinese food. I don't want no Chinese food for breakfast. Not at all. Oh, look at you, crowd with a knife. Biscuits and gravy. Now that's that South, this that country girl stuff. I like that. I love that. I have to be careful with that biscuits and gravy though, cause ooh, it'll make you real thick, won't it? Ooh, a mosquito. Biscuits and gravy is good, and I like I'm playing. What state you in? I'm in Florida. That's a mosquito flying around me. I'm in Florida, hanging out. Right? No, I love it. That's good. You gotta be careful though. We don't want too much high blood pressure and high cholesterol, but that'd be so good. I be making it at the house, like crab with a knife. I can make it now. It's so easy though, but I used to go to Hardy. It's a place called Hardy's, like a fast food place here called Hardy's, and they got real good, what it is, great biscuits and gravy. But I figured out how to make it at home. You can't. It's so much better at home. Yeah. She fat in real life, like she really like to eat, but Florida is nice. Used to live there. What city you in? I'm in Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm in North Florida. So if you don't know where like things are in Florida, I'm in North Florida in the corner. Yeah, I know how. Right. Yeah, they here. They're here. Jessica's real nice. Yeah, I like it here. I'm from here. I was in the military for a little while too. So I left and would come back, and then my job would like have me travel. So I done seen other places, and I'm like, I kind of like it here. It's like the best of both worlds, right? It's still kind of city like, but it's still kind of country. It ain't too much going on, but it's getting really populated. Especially after what was that, 2021? When was that everybody was leaving California? That's when like everybody was leaving California, going to Texas, Florida. They was leaving New York. I used to live in Valdosta. You probably know the Air Force Base there. Oh, I know plenty of people that lived in Valdosta. I've been there, everything. Yeah, I haven't been to the Air Force Base, but I know plenty of people that's been that's from Valdosta. I done been to Valdosta. But yeah, a nice little country town. Where you from? Let's say we have them. I mean, y'all got Hardee's in Michigan? I got people in Michigan. I used to live in Florida. Publix and Winn-Dixie. So they just closing all the Winn-Dixies. Like around here. Not all of them. Y'all, I wish I could show y'all what I'm looking at right now, but I'm not gonna show y'all. But they closing all the Winn-Dixies, which is kind of sad. But yeah, Publix. You from Ghana, but you live in Atlanta for med school. That's what's up. The South, yeah. it's a love vibe. I mean, being up north is a vibe too. I got people in Michigan, Proud with the Life. My dad family from Flint. My dad's side of my family is from Flint, I should say. But Ghana is cool. I'm surprised you are you gonna go back? What is it? I don't know what it is. What's your name? Is it right? I don't know. RTFXDN. I don't know what they mean. But are you gonna get done with med school and go back to Ghana, or are you gonna stay in the States? I would go back. Come over here, get what you need, and head right on back. I was there last year, but my name is Daniel. Oh, okay. What's up, Daniel? Welcome to the tribe. Yeah, you see a lot of people. Well, I used to watch a lot of people online leaving from the States going to Africa. What is like expats and stuff like that. And I'm gonna stay here in the States for you. Don't stay here for me, baby. We could go to Ghana. What you talking about? Oh, I might be too American to be in Ghana, huh? Like, girl, this don't answer. I'll be over there looking crazy when the power go out. Like how I be looking here. This dude is down bad. You so crazy. Crowd with a life. Let people live their life, honey. He in med school in Atlanta. And he got some time. I might be a little bit too much for Ghana, but that'll be cool. Though. I know a lot of Americans, especially like Black Americans, and even from like the UK, people be trying to leave here and over there because the cost of living to go to other countries, and then try to live off of less in other countries. But I wouldn't want to go over there if I ain't had like no money coming in from the States. Like, I don't know if I would want to go to another country and work, but I would go to another country and like post up if I already got all these. Like, if I got some money coming in online, like online money, I would go over there. And that's pretty much that's what I be really working on. A lot of people want to be out here working all the time, like getting jobs and stuff. It ain't nothing wrong with no job, but how stuff set up right now, you can have a job and get your money online, like create some stuff crazy. Y'all know about digital products. I had just bought this course. I'm still going through it. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it, but I'm going through this course right now about digital products. Yes, the currency is good, and the main thing, food is much cheaper there. Yeah, that's what I see, and healthier. That's what I keep seeing. I watched this couple. They're not in Ghana. They in the Gambia. I was in the Navy for 6 years. I was a corpsman, a medic, a hospital corpsman. What'd you say? Yeah, the currency is good. The main thing is the food can be cheap here too if we would grow it. But I do know in other countries, like, they have better quality of food. You say the U.S. is no joke. Survival is tougher here. I think it just costs more. You know what I'm saying? Here, and a lot of times we don't be the commute. It's like a detachment. People don't work together. Well, some people, because like I see a lot of Mexicans come here, and they seem to be like sticking together. But you don't see like a lot of Black people, even people from different countries that are considered Black in America, because some people come from like Africa and now realize when you get to America you're gonna still be considered Black, but it's not like a community. So I think once we start building more communities where we can work together, we'll be in a better situation. That's what I'm thinking. But the food really, if y'all like, I would show y'all. Let me see, I could probably show y'all. Let me keep y'all a little close to me real quick. Hold on, we just moving locations. Hang on. Ooh. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay over here too long because the mosquitoes. But y'all, look. I can show y'all this. See, that's all of these got veggies in it. What you say? Black people from other countries, particularly Africa, tend to look down on Black Americans. Yeah, I think it's because they just don't know. People don't know. Hold on, y'all. I gotta sit down. Ooh, I ain't got no shoes on either. Okay. Thank you. This is part of it. This is just a part of it that I can show y'all. All these got plants in it. Can y'all see that? Okay. So all these bags, this is something new I'm trying with these bags. They call grow bags, but parsley, she back here somewhere. Parsley over there, some rosemary. That's lettuce. It's all kind of stuff growing out back here. Y'all ain't gonna even lie. It's some mustard greens. It's some stuff going to seed. Y'all can't see it. Some cabbage, carrots. I let go to seed so I can collect some seeds. So when you growing stuff, I ain't gonna go all the way off on no tangent. But when you growing stuff, like some people think it's dead, and it is a dead plant, but all of them is seeds. These is like, what was this? Lettuce. I'm gonna have seeds everywhere. It's like little seeds. Y'all probably can't see them seeds in there. Is it gonna focus? It won't focus, but anyways, it seeds in this little part, and that's just how I keep my costs down, so I don't have to keep buying certain stuff, because having a garden, like, you be buying all kind of stuff all the time. But anyways, yeah, crowd with the knife. I know I have noticed that some people from other countries, when they come here, especially like from Africa, they think, you know, they're not black. And we have different experiences, I do believe, but in America, when somebody see you that don't like, or that, you know, when somebody look at your skin, they gonna automatically assume you black. It don't matter if you come from another country or not. They're gonna think you black, and they're gonna treat you however they treat black people. Some people love, like, this one guy I met, I think he like low-key don't like his own race, but he friendly to black people. And then I know some black people that aren't friendly to other black people. And so it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. You know, you just adjust accordingly to whoever you're talking to. I was trying to show y'all these seeds. So anyways, I just be over here messing around a little bit, trying to grow some stuff. But yeah, y'all, if we would just take the time to like work together, I think we would be in a better I think especially like black people would be in a better situation. But because of our like trauma, I think we don't work together as much. I hope the microphone is okay. It's sad for real, being black isn't easy, but we're our own enemy. Yeah, sometimes it do be like that. And it's just trauma, y'all. Like, if we could understand, it's not easy. Wait, did I miss that? It's not easy being black regardless, but America really isn't that bad. No, America really isn't that bad. That's what I was gonna say. Like, you just have to kind of know what's going on and pay attention to it. Like we were talking about, the food in other countries is cheaper and it's healthier. But most Americans, like, we can grow our own food if we have a little bit of space, because this ain't even that much space. But when it comes to, like, I think with especially like black Americans and farming and growing, I think a lot of us got taken away from that because of, you know, the slavery and all of that. I think that has a lot to do with why some black people got away from, like black Americans, I specifically got away from gardening and stuff like that. But y'all, in real life, if we grew our own food, we would be in so much better place, at least a little bit. And then if we was like in a community together where we was all working together to either grow food or just create a better life, you know, a better quality of life. But we really do have a lot of trauma that have to be worked through. And some people don't understand it. Like, even like the black, like my people we don't be understanding that we be acting a certain way because of the stuff that has happened and that has been passed down to us and stuff like that. But even here in the U.S., but even here in the U.S., it's different. I'm studying to be a doctor, but still not being respected just because my son. Yeah, that's just look at your channel and know that you're a surgical tech, so I know you've been. Yeah, I've been in the game. Excuse me, my nose itching. I've been a surgical tech for like almost 20 years. So yeah, I do know. That's why I talk to, like, when I'm talking to people in real life, I'm telling them, because the medical field is very like, is most people want to be in the medical field because it's a stable lifestyle and stuff like that. But if you're gonna be in the medical field, especially if you're gonna be Black, like, you're gonna have to make sure you got multiple streams of income coming in, just in case somebody do treat you a certain kind of way. You can decide on if you want to stay there or not. Some people be in these jobs and they just stay because they can't afford to do nothing else, and they can't afford to go nowhere else. Especially, like, okay, like, you're a doctor, you working on becoming a doctor, and then you get into it, and you just spend like $100 or a couple $1,000s on going to school, and then you don't like it. So you really, you quit. Yeah, I'm telling people, don't be in no hostile working environment. Like, get up out of there, go find something else, and then have multiple streams of income so you can make that decision without having to like lose yourself in the process. Because sometimes people are just stay with a job and let people at their job talk to them any kind of way, and they let them talk to them any kind of way because they can't move. They just stuck in that position. They don't have no more money coming in. Crowd would not say, I think hip hop / gang culture really did a huge disservice to the Black image in America. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say about hip hop. Because original hip hop, like the original, that was more, it was like a message being given. Because, okay, so y'all, I'm in my 40s, like, I'm 41, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s. Hip hop didn't necessarily start off with it being so, sexual and like drug, like, it wasn't like that. But maybe let's say not hip hop gang culture, but not hip hop. Yeah, the gang culture. So, like, that's just in certain areas. It ain't really gang banging in Florida like that. Like, it might have been back in the day, and maybe further south, maybe in like Miami and stuff like that. Maybe gang culture is a little more popular, but up here, like, it ain't really gang banging like that. But it is, you can't go to certain neighborhoods and say certain things, and you got that. So we'll consider all that gang. But even then, I think with gangs, people was creating their own community, and it just turned into a lot of violence. I think with Black people, part of the problem is how media wants Black people to look. Some of the stuff that be happening on TV don't even really be like, I don't know, like, I don't experience some of that stuff, so I'm kind of detached from it, I guess. But I think they push a lot of stuff on people to create fear, to make sure that people stay afraid. And then when you got people in fear, they do go into communities like, gang culture and stuff like that, so they can have what they feel is some kind of like neighborhood protection. Have you ever seen a rap music video? Yeah, I have. So you gotta think, okay, in rap music, now think about who own the labels. This is what I want you to think. So rap and hip hop, we're gonna say them two totally different things. Yes, people do rap. Let me see how to say. I think rap and hip hop is two things, especially commercial rap. Because people, when they push in the commercial rap, like the companies that's garden slave, I don't know about the slave part, but we definitely in the garden. Fair enough. But I do think, that's what I was trying to say, I do think hip hop and rap, if we separate the two, hip hop is more of a message. It was more like artistry where people would like wordsmith. I think that's more of a hip hop type of vibe versus rap, where you got like people that's just saying things, talking about popping pills and sex and drugs and murder. Like, that's being pushed because that's what the label records want to push. I am growing watermelons. They all the way down there somewhere. You can't see them right now. They're still in the bags. But you can't really this dude right. But as far as the labels, they a lot of times when you go back and look at the labels and you start really getting into the music, you see that the people who own the labels also own like prisons and stuff like that. I don't know what he's talking about. I like your hair. Thank you. Faster than a race to car. We'll give him a chance, y'all. Hold on. I don't know what he's saying. I ain't no slave, but I mean, I got some ancestors in me that might, feel a certain type of way about you saying that. I don't know how we feeling right now. Zimbabwe. I don't know what that means either. Ethan, what's up, Uncle Wayne? Don't entertain that racist. Am I missing something? Y'all being slow? Cause I be slow sometimes. This dude. He trying to be funny with the watermelons. Oh, okay, I see. Cause yeah. Okay, what's up, Ethan? But yeah, so I think that's the thing with hip hop. Like, I'm really into hip hop and I like it. Nah, what do you say? Uphold the values of freedom of speech. Let him get it. I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about. Yeah, but I ain't no slave. My day going pretty good. I can't complain. It's a great day in the neighborhood. This message was held for review. Somebody must have said something. I just decided in Nike. I don't know what that means. My day going great. Let me see what he said. Ridiculous, sloppy, explosive. Oh, okay, we gonna hide that. You can't be talking like that in here. Somebody hid it, because what is he talking about? But yeah, so back to what we were talking about. I act in describe it. I don't know what you're talking about. Faster than I act in describe. Yikes. It's a great day. What you say? Yeah, it is a great day, Ethan. But yeah, so anyways, who was I talking to? I was talking to a knife. Yeah, a crowd with a knife. But yeah, so anyways, when it come down to hip hop, that's what we was talking about. Hip hop and rap and gang culture. It does pray for everybody, right? Wait, what is that? Everyone. Okay, we just not. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get him up out of here. Pray for everybody. Why are we praying for Donald Trump? Donald Trump don't need no prayer. Shit, Donald Trump got plenty of money. Oh, here he go, y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to remove it. Look at him trying to be funny. Hold on, y'all. I can't get it. I'm trying to block it. Hold on, y'all. Got to take it off the tripod. Oh my God, people just be messing up the whole vibe. He's trying to spell nigger. Hold on, y'all. Let me get him out of here. Okay, I think I got him out. I hope I ain't sending the wrong person out. I didn't even troll that hard. Was that you? Hold on. Who did I just block? Hold on, y'all. I was trying to block that guy. Did I just block you, crowd with a knife? Because I didn't mean to. He gone, right? Okay. He was he was doing like the individual letters, y'all, and it just kept It kept making the, hold on, let me make sure I don't delete nobody that I don't mean to. Okay. Yeah, he doing too much. Like, get your life. I'm from Florida. Sorry about that, y'all. Like, I don't be knowing why people have so much hate. I mean, they do say when you doing something right, somebody gonna hate on you. Shout out to all the fathers working 80 hours. Absolutely. Shout out to all. Absolutely. You working 80 hours, baby. Shout out to you. It's that on all of them. It's my name. You could just Google me. It should just pop up, or not Google me, but like, put it in the search. Will blocking. Oh, what happened, Ethan? Will blocking. What happened, Ethan? Hold on. I blocked the right one. He gone. How is your name pronounced? It's pronounced Kiafa. It's just download. What? I don't know what we're talking about, Ethan. Please don't start. Ethan, be normal. We can't take too much of this. Ethan, be normal now. Come on. I don't know what download means. You getting a download from the Most High? But yeah, y'all, it's been a vibe. I don't know if I'm gonna sit out here too much. Y'all, my water. Don't stress about it. Okay, I'm not. Because I don't know what he's talking about. Am I married? No, not no more. I used to be married. No, maybe another day. Maybe in another couple years or so. We'll see how it goes. You married? Y'all married? What I say? It's the nature of YouTube. Like people say wild shit for giggles. Oh yeah, looking for a man. Now we don't. I don't look for no men. Me, I be found. I don't look. We can't be out here looking. We ain't thirsty, Ethan. We just living life. What's up, Emmanuel? Can I practice surgical tech from Ghana? If yes, how? Ooh, I would never know. That's something I definitely don't know. In Ghana, I don't know if surgical tech is like how that translates to other countries. What I don't know what flag that is. Ethan, is that what's that? It's like I can't. It's too little. You found me, Daniel. Hello. What flag is that? Just tell me the flag. Is that Pakistan? What flag is that? I don't know my flags. I'm not gonna lie. I know a couple of them, but don't be mad at me. I definitely don't know what flag that is. That's Ghana. If I'm that's the Ghanaian flag. Okay, let me let me know something because I don't know. And I don't know. Like I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny. I just don't know. Oh, South African flag. Okay, that's what's up. You followed me for many years. Well, thank you for being a part of the tribe. Thank you for being. That's okay. It was close because you did better than me. I'm talking about Pakistan. I don't know. I'm just hollering out stuff. My flag. I'm from the States. Yeah, you know what my flag look like. You already know what my flag look like. Stop playing with me. Thank you, Emmanuel. But I don't know how to. I don't know if surgical tech what it translates to in Ghana. You could probably be a whole doctor, honestly, because some places, some people from other countries, they come over here and let's just say there was a doctor. Thank you. There was a doctor in their country. They're not a doctor in our country. So then they go to become a surgical assistant, which I also carry that certification. So in America, a surgical tech, we set up the room, we pass instruments, we clean instruments, we do whatever we are allowed. I got to follow you. Yeah, you can. I'm here. I'll be here. I don't always go live. I've been trying to do this a little bit more, but please follow me, like, subscribe, all the things, all these two things. But so yeah, but then like if you become a surgical assistant, which I'm also a surgical assistant, then you can suit your patients up. You can do a lot more. You can do a lot more to the patient as far as things like retracting and things like that, pushing meds, starting IVs and stuff like that. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. I will. You too. Thank you for following me. Shout out to South Africa. Now I know what that flag is. You learn something new every day. But yeah, y'all had breakfast. Y'all ate breakfast already. I got some, y'all got chickens, right? So I sold all my eggs yesterday. I don't got no egg. Well, I got I'm lying. I got some eggs I had went and grabbed from out the chicken coop. But y'all, I got like 6 chickens. I sold all the eggs because I wasn't eating the eggs fast enough. So I sold all my eggs yesterday. But I'm hungry. I'm sitting up here thinking about going somewhere and getting some. I don't know what I want. I ain't gonna lie. I'm eating ribs and mashed potatoes. What? That is not breakfast. That is so not breakfast. Y'all hold my phone. I hold the what phone I'm on? Okay, we should be good. I had to see if we was on the Wi-Fi because sometimes it be messing up over here. But I'm gonna need you not to be eating ribs and mashed potatoes for breakfast. Like what that is? Hangover food? You hungover? What you eating? Mashed potatoes and ribs. Somebody over here cooking. I can smell it. Somebody that smell like the grill. Somebody grilling. Like some grilled hot dogs or hamburgers or something. But yeah, this is exciting. I'm glad I jumped on. I wish my other people was on. It's early, but it's nice meeting new people. He said yes, Ashley. Haha. That's the only thing that made sense. Like, what you hung over? Like, that's the only time people eat random stuff. Like, I mean, that's not the only time people. That's the only time I eat random. If I'm like hungover trying to get right for the next day, which I don't like. I'm too old to be right here getting hungover like that, but it happens occasionally, especially when you out with your friends having a good time. Sometimes it get a little out of hand. But yeah, so anyways, I know we done switched subjects, but I was still thinking about that game and like why people do come to the States thinking like black people a certain way, but it's how the media portray us, especially in other countries. Like, they just want to talk bad about black people. Like, and it's a lot of, jealousy sometimes, because I think people be feeling like, I don't know, like they better than us or something like that. And it don't be that. It's just somebody done, just like we was lied to about certain things, other races and other people were lied to as well. But imagine you being lied to and you being told like, you're not, you less than, you're not as good, all this, only to find out that that's not true, that you're like an amazing being, and a lot of the things that have been invented have come from your people. And then imagine being on the opposite side, like you are, let's just say, a white guy, and you've been told your whole life that white people are the superior race, only to find out that that's not actually true, and that there are other races out there that have been outperforming you like the whole time. But the only people that was able to really like, the thing was like, if you ain't had no money and you ain't own nothing, you couldn't really like get the word out, right? So that's what people be forgetting. Like, back in the day, a lot of black people ain't have no money, and people from other countries, like, they ain't really have no money. So the people that was pushing books out, and the people that was pushing like the media, which back in the day could have been like newspapers or books or even TV shows, the people that had the money to do that was basically making it seem like, if you wasn't like, it was this the superiority complex. Like, they really thinking like, oh, we gonna talk bad about black people. We're gonna make y'all think that black people dumb. We're gonna make y'all think that, white America is the best. But that ain't always true. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I do know it's I'm not gonna say these days, because how the trauma set up is so jacked up. I think in terms of that, it is disinfranch. I don't know how to say that. Disinfranch. Oh, I see. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Like, I think black people and people need to understand across the board that we done been lied to. Even when we learning, like, my son was homeschooled at home for a couple years, and it was some stuff in there that they were still teaching that we know is not true. Like, we know Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. He found an island, but he didn't discover it like they was telling us. So it was like these the history books and even what we was taught in school, it just made black people think that, for one, we started in slavery. Like, we don't have no history before slavery, which is not true. And then it was also kind of like, trying to make us feel like, oh, you're beneath everybody else on earth, when that's just not true. Like, when we sit back and actually do the digging and look, we can see that like a lot of inventions and a lot of things that we use today, including this phone, was not so much the cell phones, so to speak, but a phone. Like, all this stuff was created by like black people, the people that was getting what's the word, like, the people that was taking credit for it were like the slave owners, or the person who created something might not get credit because they were the property of a slave owner. So the slave owner got the credit. So now, like, when we would go look back at certain things, we wouldn't see that the black slave created the thing. we would see that the slave owner created it because that's whose name was on the stuff. So it's just understanding how, even though like people feel like, oh, you know, Black people are geniuses and this, that, and the third, but we couldn't go back and look and see. We didn't have anything like to see it. And sometimes you have to see, you know, even though like for the people that go to church, they say, you know, you're supposed to have like blind faith, but when we like little kids, if you always see like white kids and you don't really see like yourself being represented, it does mess with your psychology, like your psychological health. It make you feel like white is superior and Black is inferior. And that was the whole point of some of like the media, like to make Black people feel like they was beneath and make white people feel like they was superior. And so now we know that that's not true. But the gang violence, like I just think that was more of because you gotta think people need a community. We be needing to be together, and if we're not together, we gonna come together in our own way. And sometimes that do look like gangs and stuff like that. I know we ain't talking about that no more, but that's not true. It's not, or it's not that. Wait, now that's not true. It's not good to be racist, but it goes both ways. It's not accurate when Black people start taking credit for all kinds of inventions when it's never really happened. Well, what I'm saying is, it's a lot of times where Black people had. Maybe I'm reading wrong now. That's not true. It's not good to be racist, but it goes both ways. It's not accurate it's not accurate when Black people start taking credit for all kinds of inventions. No, I'm not saying taking credit for inventions that we didn't create, but I'm saying it's a lot of inventions that we did create that we didn't get credit for. That's what I'm trying to say. And no, it's not good being racist either way, but what I am going to say is that it shouldn't be, Black people shouldn't feel inferior. But that was what was being pushed to us, was to feel inferior and to feel like how we were created, it was something wrong with us. But that was the motive, like that was what was trying to be pushed. I'm not saying Black people are inferior or superior. I'm just saying, like, I feel like we was told that we were inferior when that wasn't true either. Now, this is what I will say: if Black people were being told that they were inferior because of white supremacy, why would we be told that? Like, is it because people wanted us to feel like, why would you want somebody to feel beneath you? The only time that I could think, and this could be true or this could be not, this is just my thought, this is just what I'm thinking. The only time people do tell other people like lies and stuff is if they're trying to hide something, and what was trying to be hidden. Like, why would you want somebody to feel beneath you when they're not beneath you? Even if we're saying everybody equal, if they're not beneath you, why would you want them to feel beneath you? I do believe, based off some of the stuff, like some of the history of Egypt and Kemet, and just learning, like just studying Black history, some people would believe that in certain circumstances that Black people were the inferior being because of the melanin in the skin and being able to create certain things. But I don't know that was necessarily, like, okay, let's just say they would say, like, in certain books that I done read, it would say the darker your skin was, the more powerful you would be. But when I read other like literature, the darker skin was kind of almost like, it was like magical to some people. And so, and it's oh God, y'all, I don't want to take it down this road, but we just gonna go. So when you go study, like, even the Bible, like you go study Jesus and all that stuff, and when you start looking at what was happening in that time, according to certain, like, if you read the Emerald Tablets, if you read, like, just start doing a little bit of history on religion itself, not so much like black or white, but more of a spiritual kind of thing. When I was studying that, it was showing like the darker skin. It was almost like a glowing type of dark skin, like almost alien light. And so some people were saying that, we come from, we were part of the original beings that were here. So being a part of the original beings might not even be like the regular black people, like what you see. This skin could have been like black, blue, and almost alien like. Strictly historically speaking, I think the white supremacy complex stems from encountering darker skinned people that tended to be less advanced in technology. Okay, I think we kind of on the same page, historically speaking. I think white supremacy complex stems from encountering darker skinned people that tended to be less advanced in technology. In a silver infant, it's to there, because so you gotta think, if I come, like, imagine you an American, and you go to like a third world country, right? To us, we think we more what's the word? Technical, technology savvy. I don't know how to say that word. The word I'm thinking is not coming out. I think we would look at it like that, but I don't think necessarily like that was always the case. Because when we were looking at like history, imagine you going somewhere and you thinking, okay, yeah, we got guns and they got arrows and bows, right? And you thinking in your mind that you're a superior being because of that. But imagine, even though that person had a bow, that they might be tapped into certain natural elements that you can't tap into, because that was part of like the alchemy and just understanding how to manifest. I don't know if I'm like screwing y'all up with what I'm trying to say, because I don't want to be out here preaching, but I'm just trying to say, like, from a spiritual aspect, if we looking at like when they talk about some of the things that Jesus from the Bible does, when you go study like alchemy and stuff like that, it looked like Jesus was more of an alchemist than what people want to talk about. So when we talk about like infrastructure and technology, think about like the pyramids. And so when we look at the pyramids, when you go read some of the stuff about the pyramids, so we know that Egypt is in Africa. So, but back then it was called Kemet. So we know that based off of the history books. So if we know that based off of the history books, and not just history books that were from, from black people, because black people wasn't writing really like history books, because we didn't have the technology to, like, besides like writing on the wall, like when you see some of the hieroglyphics and stuff like that, like that's how we would have preserve the knowledge, in written form or whatever. But it wasn't written, it was like symbols and stuff. But what we know is that people were going there, going to Egypt, going to Kemet, going and studying like alchemy, like the astrology and all of the stuff that what some people would call like witches and stuff like that. We know people was going to Kemet and studying that. Like, it's documented. It's so many people wrote books on it. So if we know that the people that were teaching these other spiritual leaders, like we'll just use Jesus for example, they were being taught in Kemet by Africans, by black people. It was like, and so it was a time where people, when that educate, or when I don't want to call it university, but when the school, I guess we'll call it, like the alchemy school, was taken down, when it was like falling and crumbling, and people were going and stealing the information, right? So we know that people went to Kemet, went to Africa and stole information. Being the Egyptians being black can't be debatable, because it's in Africa. Think about what you're saying, but a lot of scholars tend to declude the Egyptian culture during their way in Mediterranean. Okay, let's just say this. Egyptians, when Egyptians came in, let's just say that name was changed from Kemet, right? But it wasn't necessarily all Arabic that were like Arabics came during the Egypt when the word turned to Egypt, when the land was changed to Egyptians. Like, let's just say it was a group of people that started coming in, migrating towards what we call in Egypt, and they were more of an Arabic Mediterranean looking people, but the original people were African, like dark African people, which is why you see the depiction in some like darker colors. I have thought about it. If you look at the map, Egypt is in North Africa, bordering Mediterranean Sea, and Egypt is still is in Africa. But if you look at what's next to it, look at, if you're saying that bordering Mediterranean, on one side it is, on some sides it is, but not if you think about, we're talking about hundreds and thousands of years ago. I mean, we're talking about thousands of years ago. We're not really talking about like when it was called Egypt. Africa is a continent. It doesn't necessarily mean black. It doesn't necessarily mean black in Africa, but it does. If you think about the time frame, which is what I'm referring to, like it does refer to most of the people are being dark skinned, because if Africa, you can't be too fair of a skin of a person to even survive in Africa if you don't have enough melanin in your skin. So let's just say the Mediterranean people did come into Africa after the majority of African people being in Kemet, which when you go look at the pictures of the people that were in Kemet, they were all like super dark skin. Like it's not a light skinned person when you see certain things. And then we also have to understand, even if they are like if they're coloring certain stuff for us, they're showing us the different shades of black people. So I'm not saying everybody from Africa is black, so to speak, but I am saying that when we're talking Kemet and Egypt, you're talking Egypt, I'm talking Kemet. I'm talking about the time before Egypt was really a thing. That's what I'm saying. So yes, Egypt is in Africa, and as of now you see a lot more of the Mediterranean Arabic look. But prior to that, because you got to think, when we go back and look at how long the oldest person, like the oldest human on earth, the oldest human has the skeleton has the characteristics of black people, with like the you know, like the nostrils and the cheekbones. You see it, and this is watered down. I'm watered down. So just imagine if the oldest people are black, with the black people features and characteristics, and we've been found, we'll say all over the world, but mostly in Africa, you see these really prominent African features, but we really see them years, like we're talking the oldest black person, or the oldest person is like thousands of years old. There's so huge of us. Yeah, but you gotta think, so back in the day, sometimes we forget this too, because we're looking at the country how it is now, the continents how they are now, but the continents haven't always been this spread out. They used to be a lot more condensed, and so because of that, it didn't require like boats and not like these huge boats and ships to travel across the country, across the water. You could literally probably have like a boat. I don't know, I wasn't alive back then, but based off of what the maps, how the maps look, the continents were closer, so it would make sense to find black people in North America, black people in South America, black people in Asia. Like these skeletons have been found all across the country, but it's because of the continental shift. It was like we weren't always this spread out. But I do think people misunderstand like the time frame. That's what I'm saying. Like we thinking short time. We thinking when you say Egypt, we cutting out another like 100, like we won't, I don't say 100,000 years, but we're gonna say thousands of years of people that were there before the Egyptians were there. Like that's all I'm trying to say. And so it's not always like nowadays we can't say Egyptians and think dark skin, because that's not necessarily true. You can be more of an Arabic, you know, looking person, because that's when Egypt, that's what was the Egyptian part. But if we talking Kemet, we talking black people, we talking pyramids, we talking a technology. Like I was studying something about the pyramids. If y'all watch, what's his name, Bobby, I can't, I'm about to say the wrong name, Billy Carson. I know a lot of people feel some kind of way about, like, oh, because he talk a lot about aliens and like other people being, other spirits, other energies, beings being on Earth with us as well. But I went down a rabbit hole one time about the pyramids, and because we got multiple pyramids in the world, it's not just the pyramids that's in Africa, but we have other pyramids. But when we look at the pyramids, people think like humans did that, and when you look at it, it's like the precision of each brick and how to move it and stuff. It's like the technology that we have, and even what it was used for. If you like put it, the technology that was used to do it was here, but when you look at the location of the pyramids, if you like a bird's eye view, if you look at it, it's like these perfect I can't even think of the word I'm trying to use. Like it's just a perfect what's the word? I can't even say, it's not like longitude, latitude, but it's more like it's the measurements of the earth. It's like, oh my God, y'all, I'm struggling with this right now. But anyways, we can tell that it's other stuff that was taking place. I can't think I want to say alignment, maybe it's alignment, because it's more like when they measure it, I can't remember exactly how the book said it, but you can go look it up. What with the true north, yeah, like it's oh my God, my brain does not want to go there with me this morning. But yeah, it's more to some of the stuff than what it looked. So when we look at the pyramid, we look at it like, oh, it's a pyramid, but it's so perfectly in position, and it's like the other pyramids. And then if you take that and apply those measurements to other places, like it's like a perfect, we'll call it an alignment. And this is gonna drive me crazy because I'm gonna be thinking about this the rest of the day. And I'm not going to get the book to find, like, to try to figure out, but it's like the pyramids aren't just a pyramid, a triangle. It's like the pyramids are, we would call them like almost a transmission point. That's kind of what my brain, like, it's like a pinpoint, and you would pinpoint the location. Imagine if you, like, I'm gonna just kind of go off the deep end a little bit. Imagine you was like an alien, and you looking down at Earth. When you're looking down at Earth, you can see certain places to send information. That's kind of how, like, that's kind of the best way that I could explain what my brain is trying to tell you right now. And when they sending down these transmissions, or some people would even say, like, I'm saying Billy Carson, he would almost say that you could you could use each pyramid. They would say like Thoth, I don't know how you want to pronounce his name, could travel from each pyramid to, I don't know. I saw that on, what is that? Ancient Ancestors. Yeah, I know. I struggled through trying to explain that. I probably need to go read that again. Maybe that's what this conversation is. I need to go read that again so I can explain what I'm trying to say better. But to make a long story short, I think some of the technology, even Wi-Fi, some of this stuff, it was here, but we lost it for whatever reason, because we have been on some slow people stuff. Like, we just been on some really lazy living, I think, a lot of times, as far as being tapped in to like nature. And I'm saying that because we want stuff like, when we if you go study like my eye, oh my God, I can't even speak right now. If you're looking at my eye, that's a lot. They talk a lot about being in nature and being like communicate with nature too. I think once we detach ourselves from communicating and working with nature a lot, we lost some of the technology for whatever reason. Some people say the technology was taken from us. Like, if you really go down the rabbit hole of we'll say spirituality, because it's kind of like, I was studying religion. Excuse me, I was looking more into religion. And as I started going down religion, just trying to make sure you align with what you're supposed to be doing. Because we got all these religions, like which one we supposed to be, for a long time, a lot of people were Christians and people still are Christians. But when you look at like how Christianity began, like, well, okay, that couldn't have been for people like me, because Christianity, what was before Christianity? What was before all the religions? What was that? And that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, that's the rabbit hole I went down. When I went down that rabbit hole, that's when I found out about Billy Carson, and it's so many other people. This is one guy I'm thinking of in my head. I can't think of his name. He's black. He got an afro. He's fair skinned, but he's a black guy. But I can't think of his name. And they all talk about it. Even when you listen to, what's his name? Terrence Howard. Some people are like, oh, he sound crazy. But the people that sound crazy, it sound crazy to us because we've been programmed to think a certain type of way. If we go back to the beginning of times, it's gonna be crazy. It's stuff that happens that we couldn't even comprehend, because our mind hasn't been exposed to that. We done been dumbed down, y'all, like in real life. But I ain't gonna get into that crowd with a knife. You done took me down a whole rabbit hole. But I do understand what you're saying, though. I tend to think our religions are BS personally. It's kind of silly to think anyone is more true than the other one. So I went, because when you done been taught that, it'd be hard to kind of like get out of that mindset, because that's what you done been taught. But if you take the time, I won't say they BS. This is what I'm going to say. I won't say they BS. I'm going to say, back to what I was saying earlier, each religion, we're going to say each religion, let's just say their person from 1,000, 2,000 years ago went to Kemet, grabbed all of this information as the dynasty. That's what I was thinking of earlier. The dynasty was like collapsing. And so people from other countries and other countries was coming in and taking all the information and taking it back to their homes and changing it up to accommodate their people. So if we accommodate other people, if I say I'm finna go to Georgia and I'm finna go learn how to cook some crabs from Georgia, coconut crabs can still be tourists. What? Coconut crabs can still tourist knives. I don't know what that means. But imagine you going to Georgia. I'm finna go to Georgia. I'm finna go up there and learn how to cook crabs, how they cook crabs. And then I'm gonna bring my crabs back to Florida. And I'm gonna just switch it up, because the people in Florida might not like certain things. You know it. I don't know what that means. Coconut crabs can still tourist knives and stuff. I'm scared of coconut crabs. They're huge. I don't know what no coconut crab look like. I'm pretty sure I ain't never seen it. But that's all I was saying. Like, if you got people and they going to one place, they gonna go out the information, take it back to their home and make their people feel a little more uplifted about it and switch it up. And so that's how I feel religions are. So I feel like religions are all a spinoff of the information that was kept in Kemet, and they took it and they modified it to accommodate their people. And with that being, then we came with all these religions. So I went down the rabbit hole where I was like, well, it don't make no sense to leave one religion to hop into another one. What was happening before it was religion? That's what I want to know. Yeah, side note, coconut crabs are insane. Where's Google if you're not familiar? Yeah, I never heard of a coconut crab. He's talking about they huge. Can you eat them? Because what I'm thinking of, I don't know if that's a coconut crab. I got an idea of something in my head, but I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of. What time is it? So y'all, I'm about to wrap this up, crowd with a knife. Now you're going to have me going back in there and researching and making sure. So when I hop back on again, I know what I'm talking about, like, and can explain it a little bit better. Because, they say if you can't explain something, you don't really know it. Like, you should be able to explain it to a 5-year-old. So I feel like I need to go and read some things so I can have a conversation with people. They're protected, but they can be harvested and eaten in limited quantities. Oh, I don't know. I wonder if I ain't never seen no coconut crab. It's the size of a mini car. The famous historical female pilot crashed on and she was killed. They eating people? I don't need no coconut crab. They can eat a whole person. I don't need that. They need to be killed. Like, if they can kill us, they got to go. But yeah, crab with a knife, good talk. Native to North America. What's it? Native to South Pacific. Okay. The size of a mini car. I don't want to see them. I mean, I'll Google them, but yeah, I don't want that. I want to keep my legs intact. Anyways, y'all, I'm about to ride out of here. I might size of the car is exaggeration. And the female pilot was Amelia. I think I remember hearing about her, but I didn't know she got ate by no crabs. You're doing great. Thank you. What is it? Zumba 100. I think I said that right. Yeah, I was struggling through that though. I felt like I was struggling. I felt like my wheels was turning. I was trying to see. So if you read like pages over and over again, you know, you could like close it, you could see it. So I was trying to like see what I was telling them, but thank you for that. You looked at the coconut crab. Crabs are largest territorial enterprise. I don't want that. Sanitary, prove it, Google it. Prove that it's the size of the car. You done with the large. This was a fun car. It was. I'm hungry. I am trying to slide. I'm hungry. I got coffee waiting. I used the bathroom. Yeah, keep your legs. I'm trying to keep my legs. We're going to keep no coconut crabs. Where you said it was at in the Pacific, in the North, where you said, hold on, let's say. South Pacific, we're gonna let them stay over there. Y'all trying to end the live. I'm trying to go eat. I'm trying to get some. What time it is? It's 10 o'clock. It's time to get the day started. Y'all must ain't got too much going on today. What's up from Highlands, Scottish Highlands? I got an Android, so I don't know what your emojis was. Y'all, hey, stop sending them emojis on them iPhones. Not at all. No. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't do too much yesterday. I kind of sat around. I'm lying. I was in this yard all day yesterday. I'm talking about I ain't do too much. I was out here, and y'all, I got so many plants I'm looking at that need to be put in the ground. So I'm not going to spend my whole day out here today. Nice guy. Yeah, I'm from the States. No coconut crabs. So good. We need to leave them where they at, because I wouldn't care if them bitches was endangered. We got to get them out of here. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google it when I get it, because if I Google it now, it's going to mess up the live. So I'm going to Google it in my other phone in the house. But I'm finna slide, y'all, because I'm hungry. I do got to get my day started, get some stuff going. I appreciate the conversation. Y'all gonna have me hop back on. Like, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting my people that's normally on, like, they're gonna be talking about I missed your live, but I hope y'all have a great one, like a great day. Do something fun. Get out the house. Don't sleep all day. Eat something good too. I'm gonna catch y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for hanging out with me too. Crab with a Knife, Miss Lola D, Zumba 100, Garden. I don't know what. It's a whole bunch of y'all was in here. Hey, Ethan. I was just saying bye to y'all. I can't remember. That was Daniel, I think. Yeah, y'all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna catch y'all. Subscribe to the channel, but I don't know if you subscribe, like if you're gonna see it, because half of y'all ain't subscribed to me anyway. So I don't know how this works, but you know, thank you for subscribing. I stumbled. Right, I don't know what YouTube is doing, y'all. I do not have a clue, because why did y'all get a chance to hang out with me today? I don't know, but they normally send people that's already subscribed, you know, to the channel. But anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, Miss Lola Diddy. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all, like I said, have a good day. Sending that but love to y'all. Bye bye, y'all.